Well, that shouldn't have surprised me. Although it did take you buggers a little longer this time. I didn't do this yesterday because life, but here I am again, ready to lose some much needed brain cells. Let's go.
Because there are dress codes for females at schools. Because, shoulders, thighs, and stomachs are so sexy now, am I right?
Dress codes exist for both genders, you fuck nugget. Or are you saying they shouldn't apply to women? Because equality. Pro tip, that's not fucking equality.
Because women all over the world are sold into prostitution.
Copy paste answer 3 vid 1 etc etc etc.
Because to some people, men who are using beauty products are automatically gay.
To some people, something. And what the fuck are you going to do about that? Re-education? Get the fuck out of here.
Because women should be able to breastfeed regardless of the location. That is what boobs are for. They're for breastfeeding. I know. Shocking!
Now see, this is one of those things that I see a lot of normies talking about. And I'm not sure I buy it. I mean, what kind of deranged cunt is running up to women breastfeeding and telling them it's disgusting? And yeah, they probably do exist, but is it actually a massive, massive problem that needs everybody to do something about it? Or is it actually one guy one time was a massive fucking weirdo dick to a breastfeeding woman? And if you do see someone having a go at a breastfeeding woman, you tell them to fuck right off and mind their own goddamn business.
I'm a feminist because girls who have a lot of sex are sluts and whores. But on the other hand, if you're a boy and you sleep around, you're a fucking legend. Double standards much? No, not at all. I don't. What do you mean?
You do not want to get me started on societal double standards, honey bunny. You will get wrecked. However, specifically to this, something about shitty locks and master keys.
Because I'm always referred to as someone's girlfriend or sister or daughter or friend instead of just myself, Eileen, a human being.
Yes, and I have literally never, ever, ever, ever been introduced as someone's brother, son, or boyfriend. You twat.
Because almost no schools in America allows girls on their football teams.
Well, I certainly wouldn't want mixed American football. That's either going to lead to a less visceral game, or more likely, as competition is a thing, more dead or seriously injured women. Because, I'm sorry to point this out, we are a sexually dimorphic species. Average male muscle mass is way higher than the average female. And the extremes, the gaps get even wider. I've linked a chart of strength standards in bench presses in the description. It's pretty interesting to compare the two.
Because in some parts of the world, women are not allowed to leave their home without their husband.
Actually sounds like something feminism could help. Empower those women to say fuck off. Get over there and protest that shit. I'm sure manspreading will continue to be a non-issue while you're away.
Because people think that feminism is man-hating.
Considering the horrendous things you have said about men in this video, well, that kind of speaks for itself, doesn't it? You fucking monster.
Because in PE, apparently only the macho guys could demonstrate how to do sit-ups. And this didn't happen like once every so often. This happened every single PE lesson of my whole school experience.
Anecdotal evidence is anecdotal.
Because boobs are used to sell and promote products. See pictures right here on the screen.
And a big ripped muscly body never has. Attractive people make products more desirable, and that will not change. The only way you can stop the practice is to ban it outright. And then you're going to be putting hundreds of thousands of people out of work because you feel inadequate. Grow the fuck up.
Because apparently shaving is considered optional for men, but mandatory for women.
Yes, I remember all those women who went to prison for their hairy legs and armpits. That was a great day.
I'm a feminist because fuck gender rules.
I'm going to presume you said roll. and I'm going to say gender roles got our species to the point where you could dismiss them so blithely. Gender roles are actually fine. If they're enforced, of course not. But if someone feels that they want to do what feels natural to them, who the fuck are you to tell them they can't?
Because whenever I am discussing or argumenting about something, whether it's feminism or politics, I always get interrupted. It's always by a male.
No woman has ever interrupted a man, ever. Doesn't happen. And maybe you're being interrupted because you are so painfully misinformed that you actually cause abject pain in people surrounding you.
Because reversed racism doesn't exist and it has never existed.
Oh hey, something we can agree on. Yes, reverse racism doesn't exist and is one of the most idiotic terms on the face of the fucking planet. When a minority person discriminates against a white person because of their ethnicity, it's called fucking racism, you dolt.
I'm a feminist because men are pressured into being macho and dominant.
I wasn't. I don't know a single man who was. Anecdotal? Perhaps. But if your blanket statement isn't true about one or more men, then...
Because in 2011, France banned face covering, meaning that 2,000 Muslim women were targeted.
That was pretty fucking dumb in my opinion, because they are missing an important trick. Mandatory face covering for all ugly cunts. It's like a censor bar for reality.
Because too many people seem to think that no means convince me.
But the thing is, sometimes that is what no means. Have you never heard of playing hard to get? Do you know anything about basic human interactions? No, of course you don't.
Because in June this year, 102 people were attacked in Orlando at a gay club.
And that was a terrible tragedy. And one done in the name of Islam, as the man who did it professed on the phone. So are feminists going to start calling out the misogyny and homophobia present in many, but of course hashtag not all, Muslim sects? Or are you going to weirdly carry on pretending that because not all Muslims are terrorists, that we shouldn't criticise those who are, while simultaneously mistrusting all men because a tiny minority are terrible people? In fact, you are so fucking stupid, you're going to say this.
Because surely enough, not all men are rapists, but all men are potential ones.
What was that earlier about double standards, you disgusting, hypocritical little cunt bag? Fuck you. Not all women are baby killers, but they are potential ones. Not all women are false rape accusers, but they are potential one. Not all women are stupid fucking idiots who don't know what they are talking about, are painfully misinformed bigots who hate men and think they are entitled to extra special treatment. But they are potential ones.
Because I've gotten several unwanted dick pics. Oh, I felt like I was about to puke there.
Oh no. Oh wait, I don't fucking care. Perhaps if you didn't troll Tinder for men, even though you clearly hate them, that wouldn't happen. I mean, there are countless services out there that don't even have picture messaging. And most, if not all, can be turned off or blocked. Come back to me when someone sends you a dick postcard. Maybe then I'll concede that that's kind of fucked up. And a little bit hilarious.
Because a married woman is called Mrs. instead of Miss, while a man is still called Mr. It's almost like once a woman gets married, her whole identity is changed.
The term ms exists, you fucking pillock. This literally hasn't been an issue since the 80s. It's now a choice, and most women choose the non-feminist route. I fucking wonder why.
Because I want to be known for the content of my character and not for my gender.
Are you taking the piss? Are you actually taking the fucking piss? All feminism does is scream about how awesome people with vaginas are. The last thing that seems to be important to modern feminists is who they are. Identity politics is all about the arbitrary characteristics. The whole point of this video and the ones before is pointing out how lacking in character you are. If these same arguments came out of a man, I would rip the exact same amount of piss, because I do ascribe to judging people on the content of their character. You think all men are potential rapists, you fucking moron.
Because feminism is considered a controversial topic.
And after all the stupid, hypocritical, misinformed nonsense you have spouted, you are still stupid enough to wonder why. Also, that's the I need feminism because people disagree with feminism argument. Circular logic won't fly here, dick brain.
Because women of color are barely represented.
That's not even a complete statement. In what exactly? I'm not going to bother without clarification. That's another 25 and I'm still... I'm teetering on the brink of insanity. You still couldn't add anything useful with 75 fucking attempts. So folks, 25 left. And I'm not going to play Mr. Nice Guy anymore. This shit is weaponized stupid. It'd be less dangerous for my health to work in a fucking bomb squad. So, this time, I've got 2 goals in mind. If and when we reach 1, I'll do the final 25. The first goal is, I'm going to really fucking push it this time as well, 1,000 likes. Only way that shit is happening in a day is if everyone who watched the last 2 vid watches and likes this one. And I know some of you don't like to be told what to do and or are lazy, so I'm counting on that, to be honest. Or I will do the follow-up when I reach 3,000 subs. So if you want me to suffer sooner than I want to suffer, which is never, but there we go, you're going to have to put some fucking work in this time. Do some sharing, maybe sub if you haven't. And yeah, I am totally holding this content hostage for my benefit. If I'm going to listen to that fucking drivel again, I need to get something from it. Good luck and Godspeed, you beautiful bastards.